Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Maths Mash video. Now our brilliant mathematicians this week have been learning how to represent two-digit numbers in different ways. So we've been working all the way from 11 up to 20 this week. And when we say represent, we're looking at how we can understand our tens and our ones to show numbers in different ways. So if I have a look at 13, we have been looking at how many tens 13 has and how many ones 13 has. So this week we have learned that tens come first and our ones come second. So we have been looking at the number 13 and the children now understand that 13 has 1 10 and 3 ones. And we've been using lots of different objects, lots of different manipulatives to see if we can explore that number and represent it in different ways. So we've had a look at writing the number in numerals. We even had a go at having a look at using our Fred fingers to spell the words out. And they've been writing them in words, but they've also been really brilliantly recognizing that we can count from 10 and then we can count on from 10. So the children now have a really good understanding that when we use the counters and this whole frame is filled, that's 10. So when we've been using our 10 frames this week, the children can now say 10, stop, 11, 12, 13. They don't have to count every single one of these to realize that's 10, 11, 12, 13. So they're really good now at being able to count 10, 11, 12, 13. So they've been using their 10 frames to be able to do that. They've also been using deans. So they recognize that this is a 10 and these smaller cubes are ones. So again, if we're trying to make the number 13, they've realized they get 1 10 stick and they need to get 3 ones. So they would count 10, stop, 11, 12, 13. We've also explored another manipulative called Numericon. So again, just like the children know that this means 10 and this means 10, they also recognize that this piece of Numericon is 10 as well. So they've realized that there are 10 holes in this piece and that the blue piece is worth 10. The smaller piece with only 3 holes is yellow and it's worth 3. So they have been using their Numericon to recognize that we could write 13 like this. 10, stop, 11, 12, 13. And as we've been going all the way through our learning right from the start of year 1, they've also been putting it into a whole part model. So they've put their 10, add their 3, and it makes the whole number 13. So we've explored lots and lots of different ways of representing numbers, and we are hoping that you will have a go at exploring these at home too. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen and we're going to have a little look at the challenges that we could get up to at home this week. So we've got 3 challenges as always, and if you want to have a slightly easier challenge, have a look at the paddle challenge, because we are asking you, can you create a number line from 0 to 20 using objects from around your home? You could use Lego, you could use twigs or stones, toys or teddies, and see if you can find something that will represent a 10 and represent a 1. So here, I'm going to use my stick and I'm going to pretend that's worth 10 and my stones are going to be worth 1s. So if I was trying to make my number 13, I would have my 10 stick, 11, 12, 13. So you could create a number line using different objects from around your home. You might even just like to draw the pictures and use some of the equipment by drawing them. So if I was making my number line, I might draw a 10 Numericon, then 11, where I've got my 10 and my 1, my 12 with my 10 and my 2, and so on and so on. If you would like a more tricky challenge, we have got some little monsters here, and it says, can you work out the value of the monsters below? So the children know what all of those pieces represent. Can you work out the total of pieces that my number makes? And then have a go at making your own. So again, you could find objects from around your home that are worth different numbers, or you could use the pictures of Numericon and Dean's to have a go for yourself. So as you can see here, we've got a cheeky 10 for his body, and we've got a 3 for this foot and a 3 for that foot. So what would be the number altogether? And if you want to have a final challenge, then we've got poor Fred here, and we need to see if we can help Fred, because he thinks he has made the number 13. And if you have a look down here, this is what he's used. He's used a 10, a 10, a 10, and a 1. So can you correct his representation? What has he done wrong, and how could you problem solve it? So enjoy your challenges this week, and we will have our final maths video for you next week before we break up for our Christmas holidays. Have a great week, everyone, and we'll see you soon.